If you're neurodivergent or the parent to a neurodivergent child, you're probably extremely overwhelmed right now. It is December 2025, it's the week before Christmas, and whether or not you celebrate Christmas, everywhere is hectic. Everyone feels more overwhelmed at Christmas, neurodivergent and neurotypical people, but because we are usually, as neurodivergent people, we are usually overwhelmed anyway, times that by 1,000,000, and that's how we're feeling this week. So I'm just here to check in with you and share 3 tips that are going to help you over the Christmas period. I have just got back from an eye appointment with my daughter, and it was in a shopping centre. There was loads of artificial lights. It was overwhelming. It was busy, and I've got the smell of aftershave up my nose just from walking past people, and I feel really overwhelmed. So that just kind of sums up what Christmas is all about. There's that pressure to see friends and family, and I don't mean that in a horrible way, but it's like you have to fit everything in. Well, that's what it feels like. You have to fit everything in. For a lot of neurotypical people who thrive from socialising, then this can be a really exciting time of year for them when it comes to like Christmas parties and meals and things like that. A lot of neurotypical people do thrive off socialising. A lot of us neurodivergent people tend to struggle more with socialising, so it can be extremely overwhelming. There's also the pressures of Christmas traditions. And for example, in our family, we have some Christmas traditions, and they are only ones that I can cope with doing. Because if I couldn't cope with them, it would just be too stressful. There are plenty of things that other families do that we do not do, because that would put me into overwhelm. And what I would like to say is, if you're feeling the pressure, then I'm hoping these 3 tips will help. Tip number 1, if it doesn't feel comfortable, don't do it. This one is, there's a lot of things this could apply to. It could apply to if there's a Christmas party you're invited to and you really, really don't want to go, but you kind of feel like, oh, I should go. Don't go. Or can you make a compromise? Could you think, right, do you know what? I'll just pop in, show me face, stay for half an hour, or even stay for 10 minutes and then I'll go. Just try and lessen the burden on yourself. If it's something you don't want to do at all, either choose to not go or compromise for your own sake and go for a much shorter amount of time. So this could also apply to traditions. If it's something you feel under pressure to do from society, don't do it. If by not doing that tradition or that practice or whatever it is, it's potentially going to impact the Christmas of especially your children, is there a compromise you can make instead? Is there a way you can do it differently that is more suited to you, that is manageable and sustainable for you and your family? So it's either don't do it at all or compromise and do it in a way that fits you better. You don't have to do it like everyone else. Tip number 2, schedule recovery days. If you know you are going to, for example, a Christmas party or something that is going to completely drain you, make sure if you can, you've got time free the next day to recover from that. I don't know about you, but I always have to recover from social interactions, and having that, just knowing you've got a day free the next day to recover. And I'm not just talking about recovering from alcohol, I'm talking about just recovering from socialising. If you've got that day free, then that is going to help massively. Tip number 3 is allow all of your emotions. Christmas can be a really emotional time of year, and for that reason some people may not celebrate it at all based on their previous experiences and maybe due to grief and the family situations. If you are feeling under pressure to feel a certain way at Christmas, like you should be happy and you should be excited, but you're not feeling that way, allow those emotions. Obviously, it's almost like expected that Christmas is a magical time of year. And while it can be magical for a lot of people, it's not for everyone. Christmas can actually be a really lonely time of year for a lot of people. It kind of highlights who you have and haven't got in your life, what you have and haven't achieved. And life isn't about what you've achieved, it's about who you are as a person. And if you are feeling a certain way about Christmas or about life, then allow yourself to feel those emotions. Suppressing emotions only leads to depression, other mental health issues, lowered immune system, and it's not good for you. So if you are feeling really sad, allow yourself that time to be sad. If you need to cry, allow yourself time to cry. If you're feeling happy and excited, allow yourself that, express that. If you feel like a little kid at Christmas, express that. It's okay. I'd just like to add as well, due to my own personal experiences, the experiences of a lot of other neurodivergent people, and where I work, addiction is something that really can take hold at this time of year. It can become more obvious. People who are lonely are more likely to turn to alcohol or to drugs or to other things. And if you are experiencing that, if you're going through addiction, please know you are not alone, and there is support out there. There are charities out there that can support you. So please reach out for help if you are struggling with an addiction to alcohol or substances or whatever it may be. You are not alone. I want you to know that, because at this time of year, you can really feel that. So this was just a video to say, I see you. If you're overwhelmed, I understand. I know what you're going through. I'm completely overwhelmed. And even though I love Christmas, but I also feel sad at Christmas as well. It's almost like a bittersweet kind of feeling that I have about Christmas. I love it, and I love the magic of it for my daughters and for my memories of certain times when I was young and things like that. But there's a lot of sadness attached to it for me as well. And I know I'm not the only one who feels like that, but it's just so overwhelming with everything, that the things we need to do or feel like we need to do, the pressure that we're under from society. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then you might be like, oh, I'm glad I don't celebrate Christmas. So whether or not you celebrate Christmas, you are not alone. If you're feeling overwhelmed, I understand. I really get it. And we need to also understand that it's the last month of the year. We have been neurodivergent for our whole lives, and that in itself, we've got through a whole year, and it's getting to the end of the year, and everyone's exhausted. Everyone is absolutely exhausted. It is overwhelming. So you're not alone. And please, if you need support, whether it be mental health, whether it be for addiction, whatever it may be, please reach out to someone. You are not alone. Thank you for watching, and I hope if you celebrate Christmas and you enjoy Christmas, I hope you have an amazing Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas or you don't enjoy Christmas, I hope you get what you want out of the rest of the year. And I hope all of you have a positive and healthy and the best 2026 that you can have. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon with another video. It might be next year now, I don't know. But I really appreciate all of you. Thank you.